Howdy, y'all. Y'all hear me? What a sudden change, but what a welcome one. Okay, I hear myself on stream. Uh, no more Fortnite? Yeah. Be right back, gonna get a chocolate cake. Hey, save me some! I want some chocolate cake. I'm gonna try and beat this game tonight. Just got comments on 2 of my Resi videos. I can't believe people watch that. You mean the Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut run? Or was it Director's Cut? I can't remember. Yeah, people will watch it. I think for what it is, you got some pretty decent commentary. My headset just beeped at me. I don't know what that means. Junk says, you really playing it like it's 2011? I did my first playthrough, nearly mid-game with this armor and sword. Yeah, it's the meme run. It's just the Dark Souls 1 meme run. Like I did for both 3 and 2. Around the time when you joined when I did 2, Junk. Oh, that's a mimic, I forgot. I'm cooked. I remember. It's still like it's 2014. Very good. Fame remembers. And so does Pepperidge Farm. Dude, that run was actually stressful. This run is super easy by comparison. Like there is no comparison to how easy this run is. Hey Kavak, what's up, man? Good to have you in. I'm gonna try and beat Dark Souls 1 tonight. We just got 3 more bosses. Mana shouldn't take too long. I don't think Calamite will take that long either. I just gotta remember how to get to them. Wait, which run? This is the 2011 run. So, playing with a fat roll and a bad weapon, quote unquote. But after I beat this, I'm going to prep for the Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1 run. Oh, the one that I said was way harder? That was the Dark Souls 2 playing it like it was 2014. So I used the Fire Longsword, and I used the Drangleic sword the whole way through with the Drangleic armor and Vengarl set, and I was fat rolling the whole time. It was actually pretty tough in comparison to this one. You ate that chocolate cake already? Yeah, but Throne Watcher and Defender I was stuck on for like 2 streams. That was a tough boss to beat under those circumstances. I just noticed I burnt the roof of my mouth earlier. On what? It was just half a slice. Yeah, that's the point, yeah. As a DS2 expert, that was a noob run, yeah. That was a noob build. Yeah, I did that for Dark Souls 3 as well. I used a fire longsword, and I don't remember what armor I used. I think it was just Nameless set the whole way through. Did I get that key? I think I did, right? When is DS2 co-op? We can do Tuesday if you want, Kavak. You want to do Tuesday? Look at this, from 3 viewers to Fortnite to 7 viewers in Dark Souls. Yeah, my channel's basically built upon Souls games or action RPGs, and if I play anything else, people just don't watch. 2 of those viewers were me, so I was watching from my cell phone on my alt account, and then from my computer on my personal. So it just really wasn't worth the time investment, unfortunately. Plus, like, nothing was happening. What's happening Tuesday? So I'm thinking about playing Dark Souls 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Dark Souls 3 co-op with Kavak. I'm sorry, Dark Souls 2 co-op for Squad Souls. You mean? Yeah, let's do Dark Souls 3 on Tuesday, Kavak. That's what I meant to say. Dark Souls 2, I'm not sure. No, Squad Souls is not on Tuesday. I'm sorry for confusing everybody. So it was just you and me? Pretty much, Junk, yeah. For DS2, I use Great Sword and Vengarl Drangleic set. When will you start Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1? I might start it on Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do Monday just yet. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Will we ever see the the gun-only Bloodborne run? I really want to do it, but nobody voted for it. Righto, and do you want to do the co-op run for that as well? For Dark Souls 2? I'll for at least a Soul Level 1 run, I'll just do it on my own, Kavak. You vote for it every single time. Yeah, you vote for Bloodborne, and maybe Tom votes for Bloodborne. But other than that, it's like nobody else wants to see it. But eventually, like, there'll be no other options, right? Squad Souls tomorrow. Sometimes I vote for it. I'm good tomorrow, Darkstar. Yeah, I really wanted to do it tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to though. I planned for it, but I forgot to inform my wife, and she just told me she probably can't get the kids watched by anybody. So I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm sorry. I had so much planned this week, and I completely forgot to inform her. I really want to though. I'm sorry to waste y'all's time. I was trying to bargain with her and say, hey, if I don't stream Dark Souls tonight, can I stream tomorrow? She's like, nope, I ain't going anywhere. Which I don't blame her. We've both been really busy, and she just wants a chill day at home. I haven't been around very much either. I've just been working constantly, so it's just kind of hard for me to do everything at one time. Communication is key. Yeah, and instead of telling anybody what I can and can't do, I just forget like a moron. Take care of your family. Squad Souls 2 can be delayed a bit more. So if basically you can't, then I'll resume my friends with my IRL friend. Yeah, yeah, just hang out with your buddy. I'm sorry. I really hate wasting people's time. And that's just something I constantly do. Anyways, gotta go. Alright, Kavak, see you later, man. Thanks for joining in for a little bit. Also, I think Mark is playing Terraria, so I may go play that. I would play Terraria, but I don't have it downloaded, so I wouldn't be able to join even if I wanted to. Nah, I'm glad you told us that before, not waste time for me. Yeah, I just, again, like, I'm sure it's fine for you guys, but, I don't know, in the professional setting for me, at least a lot of the people I work with, that would be unacceptable. And I know you guys probably don't have as much going on as I do, but I still feel bad for that. So that's why I apologized. I need to find someone who lives and breathes Dark Souls 2 so I can do more co-op. Yeah, but feel free to drop in into the Soul Level 1 run, Kavak, and give me pointers. Um, I always need people who know the game to help me out from the chat, of course. Basically, my only problem with the Soul Level 1 run is I feel like if I don't do it by myself, I don't know, it kind of, not necessarily that it would invalidate anything, but it just wouldn't feel the same. Like it wouldn't have the same challenge. He'll gladly do a run. I wish he'd finished mine. But I'm a piece of trash. Yeah, weren't you and Mike doing a Ornstein and Smo run? You were. I feel bad too because I have like several runs with Dean that I haven't finished. So I haven't finished Resident Evil 5 with him yet, and we were doing a Dark Souls 1 run together. Yeah, Mike really likes Dark Souls 2 as well though. So he might be somebody to reach out to, but again, Mike's pretty busy. He also has his own things going on with his own community as well. I feel really bad for dropping out on you guys. I need to apologize when I get back to the Discord. Did everybody quit Fortnite already? The Dark Daddy should never feel bad about himself. I'm killing the Dark Souls. Yeah, so these enemies are particularly interesting. They're probably one of the more interesting enemies in the game. They don't return until Dark Souls 3, and even then you don't fight them as enemies. You can just kind of shape-shift cloak into them. What are these enemies? I've never seen them. Yeah, those are just large-scale humanities. Deftones. This is the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, so it's possible you haven't seen them because you haven't played the DLC in a while. Yep, DLC. Anyways, gotta go. I'll be back here and there. Okay, Darkstar. See you later, man. I appreciate you. Alright. I know where I'm at now. I played through them all just once, but I'm totally oblivious considering the lore. Yeah, I know, like, most of the Dark Souls 1 lore. You know, there's some obscure things I don't know. But, my knowledge on DS2 is fairly limited, even though I play it all the time. I don't really know a lot of what's going on in Dark Souls 3 at all. I feel like I missed something. Does somebody know where the key to get to go is? To Hawkeye? What's your favorite Dark Souls? My favorite Dark Souls is 2, but I don't think it's the best. Also, Dark Souls 2 was my first Dark Souls, so. Yeah, 100% serious. I love Dark Souls 2. Okay, it's your first, so I can't say anything in. Yeah. He said the thing, clip it. I especially like the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. I'm going to be playing more Dark Souls 2 next challenge stream. Whenever this challenge run is over, which should be tonight, I should be back with Dark Souls 2 on like Wednesday. Doing this with a fat roll setup's gonna be kind of tough. Also, I'm not doing good damage at all. I'm surprised he can, well, I guess I'm not surprised he can knock me over. I'm on DS2 right now. I've been avoiding it. Most people avoid it because of what they heard about it, like its reputation, right? Actually, I think DS2 is pretty solid for what people keep saying about it. Like, it's a decent game. But I've been hearing people say avoid it like the plague forever, and I think it's actually the Souls game people should start with. Because it's the one that teaches them the most patience. It's the one that teaches them the most on like how to like actually beat areas and complete them slowly and not run past everything. I don't think I got it this time. He's just completely outpacing me in damage. It's perfection. Hello again, Kevin. Hopefully I won't have to farm humanities. I might be cooked. Nah, I'm fine. be over? Let me see. It's interesting he's completely swapping up his playstyle now. GG. Honestly though, Dark Souls 2 certainly has issues, and that's coming from me, a guy with 3K hours. That's your favorite game? Yeah. Hey, that's interesting. She died in my timeline. But she's alive here. I guess that makes sense because this is the past. G freaking G. Alright, let's go back to, Louisville Township. I probably have nearly 2,000 hours in Dark Souls 2. I played it when it close to when it launched. It came out like it was out for like a month, and then I started playing it. Time flows forward, not backwards, fam. Fascinating. Did I say something dumb again? Okay, where do I get the key from? I completely missed it. I have no idea where it went. Yeah, you're acting surprised because Dux died. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she accidentally died, like, a crystal golem killed her. And people in chat were wondering whether or not I could even access the DLC because she perished. That's not it. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna look up where this key is real quick. Oh, no, I beat that mimic. I already beat that mimic. And I didn't pick up the item. So where would that item be then? Shoot. Could it be in the Firelink chest? Where the mimic was, I guess? I guess what I did was I beat the mimic, I looked down at chat, and then I forgot to pick it up, maybe. That's gonna be annoying because I don't exactly remember where to drop down for that. Oh, this is the wrong way. I never used a Firelink chest mechanic. I used it once. I can't remember what it was. I screwed something up. It might have been like the key to get into the painting. The doll or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was over here. Yep, there it is. That was dumb. I'm out, This was a noosh. I wish you all good. See you later, Junk. Thank you for being here, man. Also, what language is that? Veal? I, I don't know. It's German. Very good. Very good.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
See you, Junk. Thank you, man.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast.
It means have fun. Cool. Genau, genau.
There's very little to be said, but I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. There's good, but I'm lucky to be...
Alright.
Farewell, human.
I love watching Dark Souls live while eating. So yeah, I really liked watching Dark Souls back in the day, live streams while like eating lunch and dinner and stuff. I used to watch. He's still a streamer, Lobos Jr. I used to watch him like 10 plus years ago, and I really liked like taking my food home like after work and watch him live stream. And now I get to do that for other people, which is really cool. Should I kill these dogs? I have the age-old tradition of just of just running away from all my problems. I can't remember if you just need to see Calamite or if Calamite needs to defeat you for Hawkeye to step in. That's probably good enough. Really, this run's been super easy. The most like the hardest part about this run so far has been moving around with being over encumbered.
Tomorrow. Yes, I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end. Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons. true shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
That's the best cutscene in the game. Still. It's such a great character, too. Well, alright, time to run all the way back to Calamite. Let me also kindle to plus 20 flasks. Alright, let's do this. And DLC will be complete. And then from Calamite, it's straight to Gwyn, and the challenge run will be over. The only bosses I didn't beat was Gaping Dragon, and I didn't do Priscilla. I mean, why even do it at this point? Yeah, we had the Thieves' Key from the start, so we could completely skip the depths. Honestly, I thought Quelaag was going to be a lot harder to beat with the Drake Sword, but she's actually pretty easy, all things considered. And this thing's at +4, it's not even maxed out. And we're still, like, wrecking bosses. This might be tough. Alright. Damage is not great. It's about on par as with Manus. I mean, we are using a dragon sword against a dragon, so... Yeah, I'm probably cooked. Literally cooked. Do you know where to find the blacksmith key in DS2? The one that I should buy is gone. Is it still in Malentia's inventory? Like, is it there but grayed out, you know? Like you can't buy the quantity anymore? No, she's gone? Oh, so Malentia's gone too. She's not in Firelink or in Force of the Fallen Giants? Yeah, she should be in Force of the Fallen Giants, man. But from my understanding, you can't drop any like key items in Dark Souls 2. Like you can't lose them, really. I mean, worst case, you could skip Leningrad and just go straight to Macduff. So there's Macduff, you can upgrade your weapons at him. And he's in the Lost Bastille. So that's like the next area from the beginning of the game. And there's like one other blacksmith. Hey, Robro, what's up, man? How was hanging out with the fam, Robro? Bro, who is Junkrider? Junkrider, he joins the community like 3 months ago, I believe. He's not here anymore though. He's a pretty chill dude. Okay then, so just continue. If Malentia isn't at the second Force of the Fallen Giants bonfire, yeah, just continue. The name's wild. Yeah, Junkrider can be a, he can be a wild boy. That's for sure. Calamite actually might be a problem for the run. Because it's actually super hard to get like close to Calamite for a long period of time. Nice. I unmuted for the first time in Discord earlier. Discord voice chat earlier. Oh, I didn't see that. You mean in the voice channel? It wasn't in this server? Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think we had anybody use voice channels in my server before. Yeah, this sword's just bad. It's probably one of the worst things to use against Kalameet. I mean, it's just doing chip damage the whole time. Yeah, Calamity effect's awful. Rip. Maybe. Dang, dude. Last time I fought Kalameet, I was able to bait out that, you know, him standing on his back two legs and shooting fire at you. That's the safest attack for him to do. I'm not sure why he's not doing it as much today. Well, Calamity effect's off, that's good. Doesn't last the whole fight. Yeah, that attack. That's the attack I like. I don't think it's proccing because I'm not in front of him enough. Why do you use that sword, dude? That's the point of the run. So it's playing Dark Souls 1, like it's 2011. So a lot of the times when people first played this game, they used the Drake sword because it was like this quote-unquote cheat code, right? It was like really good at the beginning. But also I'm doing this completely fat rolling, just because it's reduced mobility. It just makes the game harder. Yeah, it's a meme challenge run. So I did the same thing with Dark Souls 2 and 3, and this is the final in that series. That ring will probably help me a lot. I get hit by the fire a lot more than the physical attacks, so. You found it in Majula? That's good. I can notice the difference in damage I'm taking, though. Honestly, it might be worth just completely getting rid of the FAP ring altogether. Yeah, let's break the ring and just get both defense rings on. That might be heresy, but I'm gonna do it. I subscribe to you, buddy. Thank you, trying to get. Thank you so much. That's gonna help me out a lot. I'm trying to get monetized by the end of the year. I just got watch time left to get, so. I don't know, I'm still taking a lot of damage. Oh my god, dude. Mobility is awful. I wonder how much health I had there, like 1. Did you put on another ring? Yeah, so I put on the ring of fire resistance, and then the defense ring. I figured it'd be more helpful than the extra health I was getting from FAP. The only other thing I could do is I could get the Drake Sword up to +5. But I would have to farm the Drakes, and that's not very entertaining. Let's see, what's better fire defense? Is it this or Havel's? So Havel's is slightly better fire defense. $32, $33. Oh no, I'm completely over encumbered now. Alright, let's do it with the Havel's Helm then. So Kalameet's fire damage is a mix of physical and fire and magic damage? Oh, so it's not fire at all? Well dang. I wish I knew that. I don't have the magic defense ring. So I just unintentionally made this run harder on myself. Dang, bro. That's not good. Mm. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I need to farm like 8 scales. That's not going to happen. Okay, so if it's magic damage, then really Havels is the best option. Um, well, I can't wear Havels because I'll be over encumbered. Take out the fire ring and use Havel's ring. I don't have Havel's ring. I never killed Havel. In this run, at least. What time is it there? For me right now, it's 10 o'clock, or 10:22. I could get Xanthus Crown from the Painted World and get the Fap Ring back if I trade it with the Crows. I believe that's how you get it. Yeah, dodge timing's not very effective either. Dang, I was really hoping to get this challenge run over with too tonight. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of prep then. Grant, do you know how to get the Ring of Magical Defense? Or the blue stone plate ring, whatever it's called. Magic stone plate ring. I guess it really wouldn't matter if I'm wearing Havels, because I'd probably rather have the physical ring on. But, I don't know. Don't give up, buddy. Yeah, I'm not planning on giving up. I just gotta do a lot more prep. I was hoping to get cow meat done a lot quicker. The guy in Sin sells it. Oh, Yeah, the Baronique Knight guy. Well, that's not too bad. I can get to him easy enough. I like how Havel just falls down the hill. Or the Havel slash stone plate I'm going on. It's just whoop. Oh, I'm just gonna get you in behind then. Easy. Alright, do we have a magical defense shield? 90% magic defense? Oh, I don't have the stats to wield it though. What stats do I need? No, there's no way. Well, 80%'s good. Oh, I don't have the stats for that either? Alright, let's move down the line. Yeah, there's not any good options, really. I mean, Sanctus has 40. Oh, but I don't have the faith requirement for that. I mean, this is probably my best bet. I don't know why I have Skull Lantern on. Am I too late, by the way? What do you mean by that? You're never too late. If you mean to the series, I mean, I hope this is going to be the last part of this series. But, we're right at the wire, so all I have left is Calamite and Gwen to do. I was wanting to stream until I finished it. I got like an hour and a half left, so. Because if I don't finish this run tonight, then I would have to do this run again in another part for like maybe 30 minutes, and and I don't want to do that. I mean, the stats themselves haven't changed like a monumentous amount, so. Thank you, Grant. Yeah, that's a link to my Discord server. If you want to keep track with me and what I do and when I stream, you can do it there. You're currently on a call? No problem, Robro. Appreciate it, man. I don't know how to effectively dodge that. I'm just too slow. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, I don't think guarding in this fight's worth it all. Curse you, Bale! You know what? I still haven't fought Bale before. I didn't get that far in Elden Ring. I need to stream Elden Ring at some point. I still haven't streamed it on this channel, I don't believe. I've always been more of a Dark Souls boy. I'm kind of a boomer gamer. I got to Malakath and stopped playing. Bale does look like a crazy fight though. Eventually I'm going to get the tech down. And it's going to be alright. Like, if he could do that attack more often, we'd be in good shape. I think it's because you're too slow to get back in front, yeah. I mean, he does it right there. But again, the time it takes me to get to him, like I only get 1 or 2 hits in anyways. You can cut his tail off, right? That's where you get the Obsidian Greatsword, I believe. No! I hate this attack. Yes, tail cut. Whoa, that was quick. Does hitting him in the face do any more damage? Probably not, right? That neck attack is probably one of the worst. I can't find a way to effectively get out of damage on that one. I mean, sometimes I dodge it and sometimes I don't. Heal. Dodge. Nope. I might could do it if I use humanities, but it'd suck to use like 8 humanities here and still lose. Let's try it if he lets me. Yeah, keep doing that, please. Nope. I think I'm cooked. Oh no! Oh, that was down to the wire. Dang, dude. Woo! Alright, it's Gwyn time now. Gwyn time! You sorry fool.
You sorry fool. Huh?
Huh? Thank you guys for sticking with the sticking with me through the Calamite fight. That was rough. We should be able to beat Gwyn in one try, right? Any spoiler ahead? So this is the very end of the game, so if you don't want to see the end of the game and you're planning on playing Dark Souls 1, I wouldn't watch the boss fight. I mean, I just spoiled the name of the last boss, but, you know, it's whatever. It's to be expected you'd fight Gwyn at the end anyways. I mean, it wouldn't really make sense to you anyways, but if you plan on playing the game in the future, just scroll away. Ooh, what do you drop? Black Knight Sword, finally. If I got a Black Knight Sword drop, I probably would have used that this playthrough. Because a lot of people got lucky very on and used that, but the run definitely wouldn't be as hard. I really love Dark Souls 3. I can't play DS1. Dark Souls 3, yeah, I mean, that's the best Souls experience, probably. You've pretty much seen the best of what the series has to offer already. But this is the Kiln of the First Flame, so it's the place where Gwyn pretty much first linked the flame. So it's very important lore-wise. It's kind of like the genesis of everything that's happened thus far. The location, anyways. And then you kind of get to see it again in Dark Souls 2, if you haven't played Dark Souls 2. I'm able to run past these guys really easy. Yeah, sorry I didn't give you a warning ahead of time. Yeah, this is the last boss. I was getting chased down by his minions outside. He's really easy to parry though. Like, this is probably one of the more pathetic bosses in the very beginning of the game. Really, the best way to fight him is just fight him straight up melee, which is super hard. He just does way too much damage and he's too fast. But for some reason they made him parryable, and it just makes this final fight a joke. Alright, let's finish him off. Alright, chat, should I link the flame or abandon the flame? Which should I do? Good ending or bad ending? I'm not getting any responses, so I'm going to go ahead and link the flame. I think I abandoned the flame last playthrough, so congratulations to you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. This challenge run definitely was one of the easier ones I've done. The only struggle was like Calamite right at the very end, so wasn't too bad. And that's the end. You link the flame, you give yourself over to the fire, and the world starts anew with your life force. And then Dark Souls 2 happens at some point. Something I do like about Dark Souls 1 over 2 is you're able to skip the opening cutscene or the ending credits. You're able to skip them. In Dark Souls 2, you're not able to skip the ending credits at all unless you've beaten the game once before on that same profile. Alright, well that's it for this challenge run of Dark Souls 1. I'll be back for another challenge run probably on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I'm doing Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1, but I will put up a poll in my Discord just in case anybody wants to see anything different. If you scroll up to the top of chat right now that's visible, you can see a link to my Discord if you want to vote or keep in touch with me or get updates on videos that are coming out early in the future. That's where you can go. We have a good community, about 20 people or so. So stop by there if you're interested. And I'll put up a poll. It'll probably be between Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1, Bloodborne gun only. So I'm only using the gun for my my retaliatory damage against bosses and enemies. Or I would do like I don't know, maybe something Dark Souls 3 related again. Who knows? I'll throw a third option in there. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching as always. Thank you Grant for sticking the way all the way through this. Thank you everybody who came over from my Fortnite stream. That was like a little less than 2 hours ago. I appreciate you very much, and thank you to all the new folks that have joined in the last couple weeks. YouTube's been very kind pushing my streams out, so I really appreciate YouTube as well doing their jobs. Thanks for the live. Thanks, Deftones. I hope to see you again on... I should be streaming Monday for my next stream. That will either be Kingdom Hearts 2 Critical Mode, or that will be some other Elden Souls game. So, I mainly focus on action RPGs here, and every once in a while you'll see me collaborate and do something ridiculous like Fortnite, so... Don't you dare go hollow. Thank you so much, friends. Goodbye.